More breaking news tonight, a brush fire coming dangerously close to an apartment complex in Newhall. This fire broke out on Trumpet and Valle del Oro after 8 o'clock tonight and moved quickly uphill. Some tenants grabbing valuables and they began to evacuate, others using water hoses to try to keep the fire at bay. Firefighters got there and were able to stop the progress of the fire. 5 acres burned in all, no word yet on what caused it. Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel.
First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops in the great millstone, who taught me 100% of this truth, who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, the sincere 144,000 scattered abroad 4 corners of the earth. Shalom. This is Isaiah 13 and verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. As you can see in that video, that was a wild spread of a fire. That was wildfire right there near the homes of those Edomites. This is severe, man. They don't even know how this fire started, first of all. It just came up out of nowhere. Nobody knows what it was the real cause of the fire. And that's how Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua works. He don't need no man or woman to help him create fire or to cause a wildfire to spread on his platform, which is the earth he created. You know, he's coming with fierce anger and wrath to destroy these lands that been full of sin, full of wickedness, full of defilement, full of abominations. And as you can see throughout the 4 corners of earth, every time you look on the news, it's a lot of wickedness going on. And this is why the Lord is trying to warn people little by little, a drop of a bucket of destruction, a little drop of the bucket of his fierce anger, a drop of a bucket of his wrath. And it's going to be cruel. It's going to be real cruel to destroy the sinners out of the land. And it's going to be real havoc and mayhem and destruction and pestilence and famine coming to 4 corners of the earth. The whole entire platform of the earth is going to be on fire. 4 corners. So the Lord is coming with wrath and fierce anger to lay the land desolate and to destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And this is a real thing. A lot of people don't want to face the truth, and a lot of people don't want to hearken to the truth. These Edomites always turn a blind side and a blind eye, full of pride that nothing's going to happen. This is Isaiah 13 and 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. So it's going to come a dark time and a dark period where it's going to be signs from heaven and the constellation where there will be no light given, and it's going to be straight forth darkness, and the moon is not going to shine. It's not going to be no sun. It's just going to be dark, very dark and scary and creepy. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is not coming back to play with no one and to make friends with no one and to kiss nobody's ass. Man and woman got to kiss Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua's ass. Salakia, no folly, but it's really the truth. It's really straightforward. The Most High, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua and his son don't have to kiss nobody's butt. They don't have to bow down to nobody. They don't got to do anything for nobody. They're not coming back to hand out candy, nothing. The sun shall be darkened and brought down, and the moon shall not shine and shed light. It's really, really, really going to get dark and dirty down here. And as you can see, a wildfire just be starting up out of nowhere. Them people don't even have no proof of where the fire started and what was the cause of the fire. You know? But that's what's going to be happening throughout the four corners of the earth when it comes to prophecy. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. As you can see with that wildfire, that was just a drop of the bucket. Is when the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua turn up, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna burn as an oven, and all the wicked, the proud, they're gonna come to an end. Everybody's gonna be stubbled, and it's really gonna consume them and burn them up. You know, as you can see, you see all of the people who own those houses was trying to out the fire with their little water hose and standing out there like, soon enough one day it's gonna be real hot and burn as an oven, where they're gonna try to out the fire, and it's no man can out that fire when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua set that fire and turn it up. No man or woman and no weapon formed against thee shall prosper to out that fire or to out the judgment and to hold and stop the judgment Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has. You know, this is the book of Malachi. I'm going to read it one more time. This is book of Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day is come that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubbled. So all the proud, especially these Edomites and 2/3 of our people, and these other nations and these heathens up out there, four corners of the earth, is going to be stubble, because like right now, a lot of people is proud and high-minded and heady and have a lack of respect for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And, you know, they don't really consider this truth and have the spirit to bear witness and to hearken to the law, statutes, and commandments, especially if you are listed on the 12 tribes of Israel. You're considered his people, but it's only a small remnant that's going to actually make it. You know, the ones who really push this truth with sincerity and a good heart, you know, and a good sound mind. And a lot of people don't really have a good heart and a good spirit. All people want to do is be wicked and proud and only care about money. And once people know you got money and you can help them out, they want to be nice to you. They want to be respectful to you because you got money. And they think you got all the wisdom in the world because you got a lot of money. That don't mean because you got a lot of money, you have wisdom, especially when it comes to this truth. But all the proud and the people that do wickedly shall be stubbled. And watching that video just now with that wildfire spreading across those Edomites in their backyard, that wildfire was flaming. And they ain't even know how the wildfire started. That thing was flaming. And I best believe those Edomites, on a daily basis, when they get up and leave their house, they move with a lot of pride and very proudful. And they do talk wickedly about the Heavenly Father and other people around them, especially when it comes to having money. And if you don't have money, how they would treat you. And a lot of people have been programmed in this world that if you don't have no money, there's no respect for you. And if they don't see your money, because you can have a lot of money, but you don't show it, they will try to diss you and disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't think you have money. They don't think you're about nothing. And they always go off of what other people say. So a lot of traits been picked up by these Edomites. 2/3 of y'all people been picking up these traits of these Edomites, man. But I'm not going to make this too long. I'm going to take it to the book of Matthew right quick. A lot of people are going to be suffering in this place. That's all I got to say. A lot of brothers and sisters, 2/3 of our people who want to follow the ways of the heathen and want to do wickedly, they're gonna feel the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua when the time comes. This is the book of Matthew 13 and 42. and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gashing of teeth. That's really the truth. You ain't thinking them people, them Edomites' backyard, it ain't feel like a furnace. All that heat, that wildfire, right there in their backyard. Felt like an oven. Felt like a furnace of fire. You ain't think they was slightly wailing and had a gash in the teeth slightly? That's just a drop in the bucket. That video was just like, woo, they even had to get a hose and try to wet it and prevent it from coming towards their place. It's right in their backyard. Soon enough, it's gonna be all in their house and all up on them. And it's really gonna be wailing and gashing of teeth. And they really gonna feel that fire from that furnace. You know? But this is Matthew 13 and 42. I'm gonna read it one more time. And shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gashing of teeth. That is scary. That is scary. Because right about now, a lot of people think this thing is sweet. Everybody chilling, partying, ignoring the Most High, doing as they please, chilling, turning a blind eye, having full of pride. 2/3 of our people have a lot of pride. These Edomites have a lot of pride. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. They shall not escape. Them Edomites got lucky. That was just a drop of a bucket when it comes to the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That was just a drop in the bucket. That was just a little knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? That was just a little newspaper sliding right underneath your door. That was just a little mail in your mailbox, a nice little letter. But, you know, a lot of people think it's going to be peace and safety. But it's going to come a time when destruction is really going to come up out of nowhere. Especially when them nuclear missiles drop. They're going to really feel that heat. They really going to feel that fire from the furnace. And it's going to burn like an oven. But you know, a lot of people looking for peace and safety. But the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, got a trick bag for you people who think it's going to be he coming back to bring peace. Matthew 10 and 34. Come on. He's not coming to bring peace, but a sword. You know, so people that's going to be looking for peace and safety, it's going to be sudden destruction on their ass. And they're going to be crying and wailing. It's going to be gashing the teeth. And they're going to feel that furnace. And they're going to feel that heat. And it's going to burn like an oven. As you can see in the video, their backyard was like an oven. It was like a furnace, a fire, a wildfire. And they don't even know how that thing began or spark. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua could have made it worse, where it burned. It could have burned down one house and half of a house, or maybe burned 2.5 houses down. And a lot of people would have been in the streets naked. And, you know, that's pure judgment, you know. But a lot of these Edomites and 2/3 of our Israelites, Jakes the snakes and Eve that like to deceive, they think it's gonna be peace and safety because they got the government, Esau government and military around, so they think it's gonna be peace and safety. You see in the movies, man, when they looking for peace and safety from the military, and the military show them no respect, shows them no peace or no safety. Some people could come and some people can't, but that's gonna be the ones who got money is gonna get that little slight peace and safety, you know. And if anything, they're not gonna receive that peace and safety. They might get it for a little bit, but it's gonna be sudden destruction right behind that peace and safety. They just want to be in sin with peace and safety. These Edomites want the world to live in sin and yet still get peace and safety from the Most High. Man, please. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua ain't playing them games. It's time to clean up. The earth needs to be cleansed. Got to get rid of these 2/3 of Israel. These Jakes, the snakes, and Eves that like to deceive. And these other nations, man. These strange nations, these heathens, man. These Amalekites, Edomites, Moabites, Ishmaelites, they gotta go. But as you can see, that was just a drop in the bucket of that news clip. Man, it was a wildfire spread in the backyard, and they try to out it with a hose. That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work. If the fire department was struggling to put that out, the hell a hose from your house gonna do? If FDNY was struggling to put out that wildfire, they trying to keep it wet and damp where they at. That's not gonna help. Especially when them nukes come out of nowhere and drop. And when they looking for peace and safety, them nuclear missiles gonna hit America. And it's gonna kick off. It's gonna kick off one day, and it's gonna be sudden destruction. And a lot of women out here, 2/3 of Eves out here, these Eves that like to deceive, they gonna be wailing, crying, and the land gonna be desolate, and they gonna be looking for some water and something to eat and a place to rest where they could get some proper rest. See how everybody could be in and out of their house, ready to get some sleep and watch TV and relax and do what as they please. Soon enough, you ain't gonna have these comfortabilities right about now. Ain't gonna be no comfortabilities out here where you could just shove a key in your door, go take a shower and lay down and get some sleep. Ain't gonna be like that. Ain't gonna be no peace. Ain't gonna be no safety. It's gonna be sudden destruction. And all everybody gonna have to be is on the move and be prayed up. You're gonna have to stay prayed up. And you're gonna have to know the name of the Heavenly Father. You're gonna have to know the holy name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. So I just don't want to make this rambling too long. But as you can see in that clip, it's just wildfire. They don't even know how it started. They don't even know what was the cause of that. But that was Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah's judgment. And that was at the back door of you Edomites, waiting at your house. And it's coming to 2/3 as well. It's coming to 2/3 of Israel just now. So he will be judging his house and his sanctuary. The judgment starts at the house of Jacob. So I just want to end it off right here. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops in the great millstone who taught me 100% of this truth, who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, the sincere 144,000 scattered abroad, four corners of the earth. Shalom.